Hi, I'm DNIYALESAUNDRA and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be installing this deep wave unit I was sent from Amazon. Now I actually won't be using the full ball cap method. I'll just be putting a cap on and putting some makeup on it because I'm using adhesive spray and it won't stay down with that. This wig was already plugged. I did it off camera. If you want to see how I did that, it is on my TikTok. This particular wig is technically glueless, but I just prefer to glue all my wigs down. I was honestly excited for this. I am doing a middle part even though I don't prefer them, and I'm using this Kiss Lace Bond spray. All I really do is spread it on there, and I'm going to be using a little heat because it does take a while to get tacky. You use it basically the same way you would use any lace glue. Now lace glue will give you more days of hold, but if you just want something quick, because I don't keep my wigs on long, I prefer to use something like this. But I'm just going to be using this to make sure it get tacky faster. And then we're just going to fold our lace back down onto there and make sure it lines up with the hairline because we don't want it super low. Now, I will say it's a lot easier to get that melted look by just using a lace spray because it's already clear. You don't really have to worry about it getting clear. Now, I'm not actually going to go in with any makeup for my first melt. I'm just going to put my band straight on. And for the first melt, you do want to leave this on for about 10 to 20 minutes. While I do this, I am going to make sure that my wig is flat because right now it doesn't have any product on it. I'm just making sure that my middle part is straight before I go in and start sectioning pieces. And I'm going to use my wax stick to make sure that it gets flat and then go over with my hot comb. You want to do small sections because otherwise it's going to be big and it's going to be separating, and we don't want that at all. I am using my hot comb and going over it multiple times because you really want to knock that volume out so it doesn't look so crazy and big. And I'm just going to be doing this about 4 times because you really want to make sure that it's flat. And I do have my hot comb at the highest setting. It's really not a special one. This one was about $20 and it's in my Amazon storefront. Now I'm finally doing this last section of this. A lot of people only show doing this one, so you think that, oh, this is all you need. You have to go section by section. And then I just went and did the same thing with the other side off camera. And I really just wanted this pressed and flat because I feel like a deep wave can look big so fast if you don't do it right. And this whole process only took me about 15 minutes and I was ready to take it off. As you see, my lace is super ashy and I also haven't cut it yet. So I'm going to go in and cut all the excess lace off. Unless you're a wig influencer that is actually selling their wigs, there's no reason to leave a bunch of excess lace on here. And I am cutting in like a zigzag pattern just so it's not so harsh, so you can't just see a straight line. Then I'm going in with my Ruby Kisses again to blend it in with my skin tone. Now we're actually adding makeup on top of the lace. And honestly, after this step, you literally could not see it, but I wanted to put on some lace spray and band it again for another about 10 minutes. I'm going to also be hot combing my hair upwards just because you don't want your hair to kind of fall flatly in your face. That would give it that wiggy look, even if you did pluck and bleach it and do everything else right. Now, I've been doing wig influencing for about 3 months, so I've been trying a lot of wigs. I honestly didn't even know how to do my hair at first, so it's really not even that hard to learn as long as you're putting in that work. And I really like to make sure that this front section is pushed all the way back because otherwise I just hate how it looks. Like, I really like that pushed back scalp look you can get from when you do your wigs like this. Like I mentioned before, I have been doing wig influencing for about 2 or 3 months at this point, and I wanted to bring it over here to my channel just because that's what I'm doing right now. As much as I love doing nails, I'm getting my cosmetology license, so it's just not realistic for me to drop nail content. But girl, do you see how melted that is? Like, it was genuinely that easy and you can't even see the lace anymore. And now I'm gonna go in and add some edges. I honestly am not the best at edges, so this isn't exactly a tutorial, but I do like to do them because I don't like looking like Megamind. Like, all that forehead out just don't work for me. So I just wanted to separate some out and do them. I use the Gots to Be jelly with some hairspray anytime I do my edges just because it's the easiest way to make it actually lay and stay all day. Like, it is not going to move for the whole time you have your wig installed. And I did cut out a lot of doing the edges because, like I said, I don't even know how to do them myself. So this isn't a tutorial for edges. And on top of that, it genuinely would have made this video like 20 minutes long. But I just went in and did them and didn't blow dry them to make sure that they stayed just how I put them. This whole process is a lot of cutting and doing them again and then hairspray and doing that again. But then I just wanted to hot comb it and pluck a little bit more in the section where I just pulled the edges out. And then we're going to add some mousse. You should never skip this step because this is the only way your curls are going to look defined and not how they look straight out the package. But after I did that, I was really feeling this style and this turned out so cute. And if you enjoyed this video, definitely tell me in the comments and leave this emoji because you made it this far. But that's really all, girl. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye. You forgot to let it go.
no sunshine.